Good afternoon, everybody. Today is November 16, 2022. Today our lecture is Vipassanā part of Purification. Samadhi is body concentration. Kayakadasati, mindfulness occupying with the 32 body parts. Part 93. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. So we continue talking about the Kayakadasati, mindfulness occupying with the 32 body part. Today body part is Yakana. So Pali is studying like this. Yakanandi. Pali trying to explain what is the Yakana. So Yakana meaning is Yamaka, Mansa, Patalan. Three words combined here together. Yamaka is a twin. Yamaka is a twin or two. Yamaka. So when the Buddha with the supernatural power showing something, we Yamaka Pyati Harika. So Yamaka is two twin, kind of two things. Yamaka. So Yamaka Mansa is a flesh. So both flesh, two flesh. Patala is kind of plate, flesh plate. So Yakana is the liver in our body part. The liver is two flesh plate. So described like this. So nowadays they show the body in our body like this here, liver. Liver is like this. This one's the liver. So describe here, Pali is there's a two kind to pull the flesh plate. Tang wana do, tang that liver is wana do according to the color. By color, rattan. Rattan is red. Rattan. Panduka Dhaduka. Panduka Dhaduka. Panduka is the Dhaduka is an element. Panduka Dhaduka. Panduka is how we translate. Panduka is a kind of very difficult to translate. Panduka is a little pill, P-A-L-E, pill, P-A-L-E. So color is not very bright red color. That kind of Anuka Daduka. Nadi Rati. Nadi Rata, sorry, Rata. Rata is a red color, red. Nadi is a not too red. Kumuda is a name of the lotus. Kumuda lotus. Lotus name. Lotus many different kinds. So here, Kumuda is that lotus flower is very strange. They are the moon, nighttime, no sun. The flower open, nighttime, with the moonlight, no sunlight. Very, very strange. Kumuda. That lotus is very, very strange. Lotus. The flower, lotus flower is open in the nighttime when they get the light of the moon. Yeah, that kind of lotus. So Nadirata Kumudasa. Kumuda is the kind name of the lotus. Nadirata is not very red. Not very red. Pada Peti Mona. So Pada is petal, P-T-L, petal. Peti is back. So the together Nadirata Kumudasa Pada Peti Wona means the petal of the Kumuda lotus back side. That Wona is a color. That color is not too red. Yeah, not too red color. A minute. Then Santana door. Santana door is by shape. After color, to go to the shape. Santana door, according to the shape, Mule. Mule means in the root. Mule. Ekan. Ege. Ekan is one is Ege Yamakan. Ege is a top. Yamaka is a pair. Kowilara Pata Santana. Santana is a shape. Kowilara is another name of the plant name. Kowilara. We don't know. Just name. Kowilara Pata is a leaf. The leaf of Kowilara. Shape. Kowilara Pata Santana. Yeah. So root is a ikan, one root, but at the top two, like this. Like that kind of shape. And then dan cha. Cha is dan cha. Cha is continuously explaining. Dan means that liver is dandana. Danda is dandana. Danda is the person who has a low intellectual level. We call danda. Yeah. Not very high intellectual level. So that person we call danda. Dandana. Dandana is for the person who has a low intellectual level. Ekamewa hoti. Ekamewa hoti means one. Only one. Only ekamewa. Ekan ewa. Ewa is only. Ekan is one. Only one hoti. There's only one. And then Mahanda, big. Size is big. Mahanda. Yeah. So very interesting. Yeah, the person who are very low intellectual level, that person liver is only one. One minute is because big and then one only one. So maybe nowadays, maybe the science, maybe they applying the one. And then Panidana. Panyawandana. Sorry. Panyawandana. Panya is wisdom. Yeah, so the Panyawandana means the person who has a very high intellectual level. So that person we call Panyawanda. Panyawanda. So Panyawandana for the person who has a very high intellectual level, the liver Dwewa Tiniwa. 2 or 3. I mean, liver is the root. The root is the same, but the shape is up to the top. That person is 2 or 3 separate like this. But lower intellectual level is only one, not like this. Only one like this, but size is very big. But very high intellectual person, they have a 2 or 3 open like this. Root is same. Root is one root. But egg is on the top, 2 or 3, yeah, like this. The meaning, not the liver is 2, 3 liver, not like liver is one, but shape is different shape. Then size is a Kodakani. Kodakani is small. Mahanda and Kodakani opposite. Kodakani is a small. Yeah, 2 or 3 open like this. So size is small, not big. So different like this. For the person, the different intellectual person, level person like this. Pali saying. And then disado is in the direction. According to the direction, uprimaya disaya. Up. Uprimaya disaya. Up direction, chadam. Rising. Yeah, so from the one root, up, open like this. Okasado in the location. The location of liver here described Tuena Tanana. Tuena is a 2. Tana is a breast. 2 breast. Tuena Tanana. two breaths, abandare, between. Abandare is a between. Between the two breaths. Between the two breaths. And then Dakina Passa. Dakina is the right side. Dakina Passa is the right side. Our body, right side. Nesaya Chida. So liver is on the right side. Between the breast, liver is the right side. So Pali explain like this. Dakina Pasan Nesaya Chida. Chida is standing inside the body. Yeah, inside the stomach, the liver is standing like this. Depend on the right side. Dakina Pasan. Parichidado. In the delimitation, according to the delimitation, right? Yakana liver is Yakana Bhagena. The portion of the liver, Parichina. Parichina is separate. Yamasa, Ayang Asa. Ayang, that explanation is Asa for the liver, Sabhaga Parichido. Sabhaga Parichido, and according to the similar, Visabhaga Parichido Bana, according to the dissimilar, Kesa Tadiso Yewa. It's like same the head hair. Okay. So English translation here like this, or the picture is like this. So the root is here, the liver is here. So one root, and then liver is like this. Okay, and then the translation. This is a twin slab of flesh. The liver is a twin slab of flesh. Yeah, slab is the Yamaka Mansa Patalang. Patala is a slab. According to the color, it is a brownish shape of the red. The color of the not too red, the bed or white water lily petal. According to the shade, with a single root, twin arm. Yeah, root is a single root, but at the top, twin arm, two. So the shape of the Kowilara leaf. Kowilara leaves, we don't know the kind of plant. Maybe the Buddha time, the plant is very popular, very, very easy to understand. But right now, it's not. In the sluggish people means the person who has a low intellectual level, or that person. In the sluggish people, it is a single, it is meaning that the liver is a single and large. In those positions of the understanding, wisdom, there are two or three small ones. As to the direction, it's lie in the upper direction. And as to the location, the liver is found on the right side of our body and between the two breasts. So as to the delimitation, it is bounded by what according to the liver. And this is a delimitation by similar, but the delimitation by dissimilar is like that for the head hair. So yeah, when you practice the Kayakadasati, mindfulness with the body part. So you can practice the liver is like this according to the shape, color, according to the shape, according to the direction, according to the location, according to the delimitation. So like this, you can practice. Okay, so we go to the next one. After yakana, pihakang, kilomakan, pihakang. So go to the kilomakan. Okay, the Pali studying kilomakan. Kilomaka meaning is Patichena Bidado. Patichena is a cover. Patichena, Apadechena is a not cover. Cover, not cover, Bida is a different. Bidado. According to the different, cover and not cover, Duidan, sorry. Duidan is a two kind. Priyonahana Mansan. Priyonahana is Priyonahana is the how we say, it's kind of the cover. Mansa is flesh. Yeah, the cover, the kilomaka is the cover our inside of our body, the chest and waist. There's a layer. Make a difference. There's a layer, chest and waist. So between that, there's kind of covering flesh cover, two portion divided chest and waist place. Yeah, like this. Sometimes hiccup when we make hiccup, that layer is the up because of the wind element. Yeah, so move to the up, so like this we happen hiccup. This is a kilomaka, because of kilomaka. Yeah, kilomaka is a inside wind element push up. So kilomaka is not proper location. Move to the up. So that's why we make hip cut. So that kind of the cover flesh layer, the covering flesh. Priyo naha na mansan. Priyo naha na mansan. So in the picture, they show like this in the picture. That kind of the chest and the waist between these two upper and lower our stomach separate with that kind of mansa flesh. Yeah. Not very thick, I think. Duidan is a two, right side, left side, two. And they connect in the middle. I did. So, sorry. Bali described like this: Prachina and Aprachina. Prachina is covering, and the other one is not covering. The other one two kind. One is covering, one is not covering. Yeah. Two kind. Then that the English translation is very difficult. I think mid break. We don't know mid breaks. Just explaining where mid break is a bit the kind of between the upper body, chest, and lower body weight between them. That kind of things described like this. Down Duidambi. Down is that kilometer is Duidam two kind. Also same color, one door according to the color. Sedan, white color. Sedan. Sedan is white color. Dukula pilotika one. Yeah, Dukula pilotica. Pilotica is clothes. Dukula is a kind of the name of the clothes. That kind of color. That kind of color is white color, white. But in the picture, they show the red color, but not red color. In the picture here, picture is but Pali say it's a white color. Santanado in the shade, according to the shade, Santanado. Adano Okasa Santana. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know means except. Except means you can kilometer. Kilometer except Okasa Santana is the Okasa is the location. Okasa. So that layer is, I think, changing according to our body temperature, body wind, different wind situation. Maybe I think changing. Yeah. Maybe when we are breathing in, so the lungs expand at the time, I think a little bit lower, maybe it's a change like this. So that's why here Pali mentioned the Okasa Santana. Okasa Santana is they standing their location, their position, their shape. So that means the shape is maybe changing when we are breathing in and out. It's changing, little change, not many different. Sometimes hiccup, so maybe changing the shape. Anyway, so generally Pali saying the Okasa Santana means according to their standing shape, according to their location shape. Okay, and then Disado is according to the direction. Parichina Kilomakan. Yeah, Parichina is separate. Kilomakan is separate. Uprimaya desire alteration. Uprimaya desire alteration. Iteran, the other. Iteran means the other. So here the Parichina Kilomagan and Aparichina Kilomagan, Pali two different kinds. Already two. The Parichina is covering flesh is abduction. Idra is the other one is uncovering, not covering. Aparichina kilometer is Drisu, Disasu, 2 direction. Drisu, Disasu, Jada. Drisu, Disasu, Jada. Horizon. In 2 direction horizon. Okasado in the location. Prechina kilometer, the covering the flesh kilometer is Hadayan Ja. Wakan Ja. Hadaya is a heart. Heart and Waka. Waka is Waka. Waka is land. Heart and land, yeah. So Prechina kilometer is a heart and land Prechiditwa. Spray. Because our heart also the moving. Heart also moving means the heart is the shaking, and the lungs also shaking because when we are breathing in and out so between these two, the heart and the lungs, between they separate with the layer of flesh, they cover not hitting each other, heart and lungs. So yeah, that kind of kilometer we call prechina kilometer, covering kilometer. Yeah, prechina. The seal, conceal the kilometer. Yeah. Upper China kilometer. The other one. The other one, upper China kilometer is unconcealed, not covering. That kilometer, that flesh is Sakala Sarire. Sakala is a whole Sarire body. The whole body. Sakala and whole. Sakala Sarire, whole body. Sarira is a body. The whole body, Samasa. Sama, skin. Of the skin, Samasa, Hitado. Hitado is behind, below. Below or behind. Behind the skin. Mansan, the flesh, Prionadidwa Tida. Yeah, Prionadidwa is a rat. Rat. W-R-A-P, rat. Prionadidwa, rat. Tida. Yeah, standing like this. Okay. So two kinds are explaining like different. Prachina Kilomaka is make a separation with the heart and lung. Abrachina Kilomaka is the whole body. Yeah, under the skin, the flesh, between flesh and skin. Is standing like this. That kind of. Okay. Paricheda do, according to the delimitation, Hita Masena. Hita is below, there's a flesh. Upri, up. Samena is a skin. Because the kilomaka is between skin and flesh. Between there's a layer, that kind of mention here. Hita, below, there's a flesh. Upri, up, there's a skin. Tiriam, in all round, kilomaka bhagena. Yeah. So kilomaka, the kind of the layer of flesh separate, Parichena. Yamasa, and that explanation is asa is for that kilomaka sabhaga parichedo. By similar. Sabhaga parichedo bana in this by this similar kesa dadiso yewa. Same alike with the head hair. Okay. So the in picture is only seen like this, but Pali mentions not only the one, two kind. The whole body, one kind is the whole body covering. This is not covering. This is a Parichena. Parichena is this one. No, I think Pali describes a little different. Not say here mentioned. Okay, so in the English translation, it is a covering of flesh. Yeah, so the kilomaka is the covering of the flesh, which is of the two kind, namely the conceived and unconceived. Parichena, aparichena. Pali. Conceived, parichena. Unconceived, aparichena. Two kind. So conceived parichena is between heart and lungs, cover. Aparichena, kilomaka is the whole body between the skin and flesh, that kind of layer. Yeah. So according to the color, both kind of white color. So the color tukula, Muslim red. As to the shade, according to the shade, it is a shade or its location. Yeah, shade or the location means the two different kind, two different shades. So the generally saying like this, the shade or its location. We cannot say exactly what kind of shade, because a different body structure, maybe shape is little bit different with each other. For the person with big body, small body, or something like that. Yeah. And as to the direction, that conceived midriff lie in the upper direction. The other is unconceived. Unconceived midriff in the both direction. As to the location, the conceived midriff is to be found concealing the heart and kidney. The unconceived is to be found covering the flesh under the inner skin throughout the whole body. So as to the delimitation, it is bounded below by the flesh, above by the inner skin, and all around by what approaching to the midriff. This is a delimitation by the similar, but their delimitation by the dissimilar is like that for the head here. So Kilomaka is finished right now. We go to the next one. Next one is Pihaka, isn't it? Pihaka. Pihaka. Pihaka is spleen. Spleen. In English, spleen. Here, picture. Spleen. That kind of shape. SPLEN, spleen, is Pihaka. So Pali is explaining spleen Pihakandi. Spleen meaning is udara. Udara. Udara Jinhua Mansan. Mansan is the flesh. Udara is stomach. Jinhua is tongue. The tongue or the stomach flesh. Pali mentioned like this. Tongue. Jinhua. Jinhua. I think the shape is like a Jinhua. That's why Bali is saying like the Udara Jinhua says. The shape is like kind of our tongue inside our body. The spleen is like a shape of our tongue. So that's why they say here Udara Jinhua Mansa. I think because in the picture, yeah, like this picture here, like our tongue, like this. So that's why Bali mentioned Udara Jinhua Mansa. Okay. Then that spleen is Vonado according to the color Nilam. Nila. Nila is the blue. Negundi Popa one. Popa is a flower. So Negondi is a kind name of the flower. We don't know right now. Very difficult to right now. Very difficult to understand. Negondi Popa one. So flower, the color of flower. That flower name is Negondi. So maybe the Buddha time, the flower is very, very obvious to understand. That's why Buddha gave that kind of example. Santana do according to the shape. Sattingula Papamana. Satta is 7. Ingula. Sattingula is Satta Ingula. The 7 finger. So the shape is 7 finger dimension. Pamana. Pamana is a dimension. Dimension is Pamana. 7 finger dimension. Abanda. Abanda. Bandhana. Bandhana. Is a knot. Bandhana is a bandhana is the tying with the other. Bandhana is not tying with the other. Kala Uchaka Jiwa Santana. Kala is black. Kala. Seda and Kala is the opposite in Pali. Seda is white color. Kala is a black color. So Kala Wacha. Wacha is the calf. Young cow. We call calf. Isn't it? Kala Wachaka Jiwa. Jiwa is the tongue. The tongue of the black the cow tongue. That kind of shape, Santana. So the example, what the example? Now it's certainly same, but with example is like this. Disado, according to the direction, Upurimaya desire chada, upper direction, rising. Rising in the upper direction. Okasado in the location, according to the location, Hadayasa. Hadayasa is of the heart. Wama Pasi. Dakina and Wama Pali opposite. Dakina is the right side. Wama is the left. Wama Pasi is the left side. Yeah. So spleen is in our body, left side. Left side of the heart. Udara Padalasa. Udara is no, Udara is not up. Udara is not up. Udana is up. Here, Udara. Udara is the stomach. Patala is a kind of so Udara Patala is a kind of the colon upper portion of the colon. Colon is very long in our body like this. So upper Udara Patalasa upper the portion of the colon. Mataka Pasa. Mataka. Mataka Pasa is kind of the up side. Mataka is a top. Top means up. Yeah. Pasa is the side. Nisaya depend on that. Titan standing. Yasame. Yasame. in the spleen. Paharina. Pahana is a head. Bahi Nikhandi. Bahi is outside. Nikhandi is coming out outside. Sadhana is a living being, for living being. Sadhana. Jivitakayo. Jivitakayo means die. Jivitakayo hodi. So the spleen, the Pahana Baharina means accidentally the hitting that spleen outside, that person die. Yeah. So dangerous, huh? Yeah. So Bali mentioned like this, Okay, and then Parichidado in the delimitation. Pihaka Agena Parichina. Pihaka. Pihaka is the spleen. The portion of the spleen, Parichina, separate each other. Ayamasa, Ayasa, and the explanation is Asa for the spleen, Savaga Parichido. And the similar, Visavaga Parichido Bana, by the dissimilar, Kesa Dariso Yewa. It's like with the head hair. So like this, spleen is like this. The heart. On the top, there's a heart. Under the heart, on the top of the colon is here. So top of the colon. Okay, so English translation here is like this. This is a flesh or the belly's tongue. English translation, belly tongue. As to the color, it's a blue color. The color of the Nikundi flower. As to the shade, is a 7 finger inside without attachment. And then the shade of the black carp tongue. According to the direction, is lying in the upper direction, and is according to the location, it is to be found near the upper side of the belly, to the left of the heart. One is come out through the womb of the being, life is terminated. So the is terminated, dying. As to the delimitation, it is bounded by what appertaining to the spleen, each other. This is a delimitation by the similar, and but their delimitation by dissimilar is like that for the head hair. So right now, also we finish the spleen. So after Piakan, what next one? Piakan Vipassanā, isn't it? Vipassanā. So go to the next one, Vipassanā. Vipassanā. Vipassanā meaning is Tuttingsa. Twice is 2, Dengsa is 30, 32. Tutinsa, Mansa, Khanda, Pabida. Tadidu flesh, Mansa is Tutinsa Mansa. Tadidu flesh. Khanda is the Khanda is a piece. P-I-E-C, piece. Khanda is a piece. So 32 flesh piece. Different. Flesh piece. Beta is a different. So different flesh piece, 32. It's we call Vipassanā mansa. Vipassanā mansa. Vipassanā mansa is flesh. So Vipassanā is a land. Vipassanā. So our land is 32 different kind of flesh together. Hmm? 32. Two things.
여기는 2 or 3 코리안.
아니. It's wrong. Two things is twice 2. Things is 30.
Yeah, but it's explaining.
Two things is 32. Not 2 or 3. The 32 money flesh. We in our lunch there's money. Small piece of the meat, flesh.
그러니까는 문자로 숫자있지만 근데
So here is a lunch. Here is like this. So there's a money here.
Yeah.
Flesh, piece of flesh like this. So 32 is together, all together when we see 32 piece of flesh like this. Okay. Then that kind of the land when I do according to the color, rattan is a red color. Nadi Paka Udumbra Pala One. Nadi Paka Udumbra Pala. Pala is a flower. Pala. Flower, no, flower is a fruit. Fruit. One eye is a color, the fruit, the color, and the name of fruit is Udumbra. The name of fruit is Udumbra. Udumbra fruit color. The Udumbra fruit, that fruit is Nadi Peka. Nadi Peka is not too ripen. Ripen. Peka meaning is ripen, R-I-P-P-E-N. Ripen means that fruit is ready to eat. Ripen. But that Color is one ripened fruit color and not yet ripened fruit color is not same. That's why here nadi pekka means that fruit is not yet, yet to eat. Huh? That kind of color. Anyway, it's red down, red color. Huh? Yeah. And then Santana door, according to the shade, Vipassanā, Vipassamachena, Bahala, Uwa, Kanda, Santana. Wow. Anyway. Pua is a kind of the kind of the bread. Pua. Kanda is the piece of the bread. Vipassanā is uneven. Vipassamachena, cut. Chena is a cut. So uneven cut the bread. Pahala is pahala means that bread is the thick, not thin. Pahala means thick bread, and even cutting. So that kind of shape. Our lunch shape is like this. With thick bread, cut, and even cutting. So that kind of shape, is our lunch. And then abandri. Abandri means inside of our body. Asita pidana. Asita pidana. Asita is is not. Sita is a not eat. A pita is a drink, not drink. Huh? Abawi. Abawi is there's not eating food and drinking water like this. Okatina. Okata is rice. So the meaning is when we are not eating and drinking at the time, what happened inside our body? What happened? The Okadena is arising. What kind? Kamaja tejo, teju samana. Kamaja is a kama born. Teja is teja usama. Teja is the fire element. Tejo. Usama is a kind of the Usama is a kind of our body heat. Not fever. Because we are not eating and drinking, So in the stomach, there's no food and water at the time. The Kamaja Dejos, the Kama bone, the the fire element burning. That's why our body is burned. The heat is rising. Yeah. Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma is make a torture, like a torturing. Abhidhamma. Sankhadita Palala Pinda Miwa Pindang Iwa. Sankhadita. Sang is a well. Khadita is chewing. Well chewing. Sankhadita. Palala. Palala is a kind of hay. 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 Yeah. Pinda is piece of the hay, very well chewing, like a piece of, like a very well chewing hay, like this. Nirasang. Rasa is a taste, isn't it? Ni is a no taste. Nirasang, no taste. Niroja. Niroja is no color, no kind of the color, nutrition. Oja. Ni oja. Yeah. Niroja is ni oja. Yeah, no nutrition. Yeah. The lunch is inside the lunch like this, kind of the hail, chewing the hair, like kind of many the bloodstream because of oxygen here changing. That kind of thing, the body is explaining like this. Sankhadita Padala Binda Miwa Nirachan Nirasang Nirojan. Disado in the direction. Uprimaya Disaya Jadan. Up direction arising. Ogasado according to the location. Sarira Bandari. Sarira is a body. Bandari is a boundary inside of the body. Dwaina two. Tanana bread. Two bread. Andari between. Yeah, lunch is between the two bread. Hariyanja, Yakananja, Upari Chaditwa. Hariyanja, Hariya is hot. Yakananja, Yakana is the Yakana is spring. Or liver, sorry, liver. Yakana is a liver. So liver and heart, liver also, heart also, upri, up in the up, upri, chadidwa, cover. Chadidwa is cover. Olambatan. Olambatan is always kind of, yeah. Hanging. Olambatan, hanging. Yeah. Olambatan, tida. Yeah. Richidado, according to the delimitation, papasabagina. Yeah, papasabagina is the lunch portion, preaching, separate each other. Yang masa, yang asa, yang the is asa for the lunch. Sabaga brichido. By the similar, Visabaga brichido bana, by the dissimilar, Kisadri so you what like had hair. Okay. So our lunch is like this. So here many piece of the flesh is a count. What the Buddha count is 32, not 2, 3, not 2, 3, 32. Many piece of the flesh.
오른쪽이 3개, 왼쪽이 2개.
Okay, so the translation in English is like this. The flesh or the lunch is divided up into 2 or 3 pieces. The English translation like this. That's why the other, language translate from English wrong like this. No. Duttinsa is, Pali Duttinsa is, Duttinsa, Buddha has a 32 special the body characteristic Duttinsa. Here also Duttinsa, 32, not 2, 3. I don't know why the English translate 32. So do is a 2, right? Tinsa is not 3. Tinsa is 30. So 32, not 2, 3. If 2, 3, do T. Do T. The 2, 3 means if Pali mentioned 2, 3, do T. Not 2 days.
트랜스레이션 스님이 맞는데 명예에 대한 거는 인터넷에 이렇게 나와 있다.
So English translation 2 or 3 pieces of flesh, it's totally wrong, completely wrong. Tudinsa is Pali not 2, 3. Dinsa is 30, so Tudinsa is 32. The Dudinsa Mahapurisa Lakkhana, what Buddha has, also Pali mentioned like the Dudinsa Mahapurisa Lakkhana. The Buddha has 32, the special body characteristic, totally different from the other human being. Buddha has a special mark on his body, 32 kind. That mentioned in Pali also Tutinsa Mahapurisa Lakhana. Mahapurisa mentioned Buddha. Lakhana is the characteristic of the body. Tutinsa is 32, not 23. So yes, English translation, sometimes they are wrong translation. So you need to be careful. That's why we learn with Pali and English translation together. That's why I want to teach, because some are, wrong translation. It's possible because it's not their fault. Sometimes the human make an error. Sometimes, machine error, human error. So there's a lot of error. Yeah, it's a nature of our life. So I'm not blame to them, and they make a translation many things, so it's good for. But sometimes they make a mistake. Yeah. Okay. As to the color, is red color. The color is not very ripe udumbra fish fruit. As to the shade, it is a shade of an even cut thick slick of the cake. Inside, it is insipid and lack nutritive essence, like a lump of the true straw, because it is affected by the heat of the karma-born fire element that spring up when there is need of something to eat and drink. As to the direction, it lies in the upward direction. As to the location, it is to be found inside the body between the two breasts, hanging above the heart and liver, and concealing them, covering them. As to the delimitation, it is bounded by what according to lunch. This is a delimitation by their similar, but their delimitation by dissimilar is like that for the head hair. So we finish the yakana, and then yakana, after yakana, and then we go to the next one. Next body part is andam. Andam. Anda is kind of the colon. Interesting. And then the anda meaning is purisasa. Purisa is the man. Purisasa. Purisasa for man and woman, the interesting land is different. So they're mentioned here. Purisasa for the man. Tudinsa here also. Tudinsa here. Tudinsa hatha. Tudinsa here 32. No, not 2, 3. Sahata is the hand law, the here, that kind of that much, how we say, 18 inches, maybe 18 inches, kind of. Purisasa is the man, the man do this, not woman. Maybe a little long. Anyway, so 32 hand law, 80 for the woman. Yeah. Atta visa. Atta is 8. Visa is 20. 28. Woman's a little bit short. 28 hatha. Hand long. So man and woman a little bit different. Eka Visadiya. Eka is a one. Visadi. Visa. Visadi. Visadi is 20. Eka is at 21. Eka Visadiya Thanesu. Thanesu. Thana is a place. 21 places. Oba. Obada. Or is it Tao? All meaning is changing from Pali, changing from awa into all. So awa, all meaning is down. Obeka is downwardly like this. Our ancestors like this in the inside. And here the picture. I think I make a picture here. Yeah, like this. No? Many here. So anda is a big one. The column like this. And then it's column. And then andaguna later andaguna. After andaguna is a small column, small interesting, not column. We call big one is column in English. Okay, so these two different side or the interesting is connect each other like this. So Obeka is like this. Down and grab and anta wutti is anta is a column, wutti is round like this, round. When we the pipe, when we round pipe like this. Anta wutti. So Vutta is in the Pritchasmupada, Kilesa Vutta round. That round is rotation. But this one round is like this. Andavati. Loop. Yeah. In English, loop. Wutti is a loop. Loop, L-O-O-P. L-O-O-P, loop. Taredan, tan edan. Tan edan, that the column, Monado in the color, sedan, white color. Sakara, Sudavana. Sakara. Sakara is what kind of kind of the rock. Sakra.
Sand.
Suddha is a pure. So here is a English translation in color, the lime with sun. Lime mixed with sun. Yeah, in our country, in the river, because of the rivers, it erode the rock. So the rock is a very, very pure, because of the erosion by water, very pure and small rock. So the color is white. The color, white color. Okay, Santana door, according to the shape, Lohita Dhoniya. Lohita is black. Dhoni is a trunk. Kind of the container. Lohita Dhoniyam. The container of the black. Abu Chitwa. Abu Chitwa is a wrap or the loop. Abu Chitwa. Kwai. Abu Chitwa. Abu Chitwa is a kwai. The snake they make kwai. Yeah. Abu Chitwa. Tapita Sisa. Tapita is put. Sisa is a head. Tapita Sisa China. Oh. The head is a cat. China is a cat. Sapa, snake. Sapa is a snake. The head of the snake cut snake. The head of the cut. The cut snake head. Santana shape. Disado, according to the direction, Drisu Disasu in two directions, Jadam rising. Ogasado in the location, Upri up in the up, Kiwat, Kala Wataki. Kala Wataki throat. Kulet Hitacha. Hita is in the below. Karisa Meki. Karisa is excrement. Karisa excrement. Karisa Megi is passage. The pathway for the excrement. Yeah. Vinibandada. Vinibandada is a fasten or attach. Vinibandada. Kalawadaka Karisa Meka Priyonandi. Kalawadaka is the end of the throat. When we chew it, we swallow the food after chewing the end of the place. Yeah. Kalawadaka. Kulat. In English, say gullet. Kalawaraka. Karisa is excrement. Maga is a passage. Pariyandi is ant. Starting from the, gullet, at the end is a excrement passage. So between these, there's a column, why, in our body. Here and then here, so why. So describe like this. Kalawataka Krisamaga Priyandi Sarira Sarira Bandare. Sarira Abandare. Sarira Abandare is Sarira is a body, Abandara is inside the body. Tiga, standing. Richirado, and according to the delimitation, Anda Bhagina. Sorry, Anda. Anda Bhagina. Anda is a column. Bhaga. The column, each other breaching, the bounded each other. Because of the quiet, so they separate each other. Quiet. Yamasa, ayan, asa, ayan, the explanation is asa for the column, baga, sabaga, brechido. Binds similar, visabaga, brechido, bana, bind dissimilar is the riso. It's like the head hair. So English translation here is it is a bhava tube. The translate the bhava tube, not column. The medical term is column, they say, but here in translation is bhava tube. Anyway, say the Panyati is many different kind of Panyati, but it's a looped in the 21 places. In the man, it is a 32 hand long. In a woman, 28 hand long. So man and woman, the lamp of color is different, isn't it? As to the color, the column is a white color, the color of lime mixed with the sand. In the river, when we saw small stone like this. And then as to the shade, it is the shape of the beheaded snake crying up and then put in the throat or the blood. As to the direction, the line in the two directions. As to the location, it is a fastened about at the gullet below to the excrement passage. So we call it in the medical term is a rectum. So it is to be found inside the body between the limit of gullet and the excrement passage. Between them, there's a colon quine. So as to the delimitation is bounded by the what parting to the bowel, it is a delimitation by similar. But that delimitation by dissimilar is like that for the head hair. Okay. Okay, so we go to the next one. Andaguna. We go to Andaguna. Andaguna meaning is Anta Bhogathanesu. Anta is about you. Bhoga is a quiet place. Bandhana. Bandhana is a connect. Yeah. Kolong and small interesting is a connect. After in the colon, the we food, the kind of the nutrition take, the remaining is put into the small intestine. So that connect the connection. So bandhana meaning is that meaning, the connection. Yeah. Andaguna is that meaning. Huh? Small interesting. Then that's more interesting is Bernardo according to the color sedum, same color. The colon and the small intestine same color. Sedum is white color. That's Takasidalika Mula Ona. Yeah, Takasidalika Mula. Mula is a root. The root of the Takasidalika Kala. Example is that example also we don't know. What is a Takasidalika? We don't know. Mula is a root. That root is Kala. And then Santanado, according to the shape, Takasidalika or Mula Santana Mewa. The shape also Takasidalika. We don't know that the kind of plant. Takasidalika is name. And then Disado, according to the direction, Trisu Disad in the two direction, Jada rising. Ogasado, in the look according to the location, Kodala Para Prasu Kamarina. Kodala is digging to for the farmer. The digging to is kind of shape at the top like this for digging the ground. Kodala. Prasu is kind of the no hammer, kind of the shut. One side is shut. Axle. Yeah, axle. Yeah, axle. Yeah. So gamma is a making, digging. You know, the kind of gamma is a kind of the action function gamma make. Adi etc. Karondana is the person who make, the person who make that kind of action, the digging, and then make a cutting, something like that. Yanda kadana kali. Yanda kadana kali. Pulley, like a pulley. Kadana is a pulling the pulley at the time. Kala is the time. Yanda kadana kali, the pulling the pulley at the time. Yanda sutta. Yanda is a pulley. Sutta is a rope, pulley rope. Yanda sutta kamiwa, like a pulley rope. Yanda palakani. Yanda palaka is a pulley inside and door bagi inside. Ekato one. Akalandi. Akalandi is a knot. Kalanda is a slip, not slip, not slip. The pulley rope, not slip. So if the slip, there is no walking. So Abhidhamma. Abhidhamma is the rep. Pada chana. Pada is a food. Pada ponchana. Ponchana is a kind of the in our country, we make entrance. At the entrance, there's a kind of thing, rope, right? That kind of thing is to clean your food. Pada bonchana riju mandala kasa. Mandala kasa. Mandala is a round shape. Andhra inside. Sansibitwa. San is a well. Sibidwa is Sibidwa is a kind of I forgot that. Sibidwa is the close with the needle. What we call in English Sibidwa.
So.
Yeah, so. Yeah. Sewing. 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 Yeah, sewing. Tira Richukawiya. Tita Richukawiya. Theta, Riju is a thread. Stream, thread, stream. Stream, like a stream. Eka Visadiya, 21. Eka 120 Visadiya. 20 with Eka Visadiya, 21. And Bhogan. And Bhoga is the quine of interesting, small interesting. Andara Tidan, Andara inside, Tidan, standing. Prichidado, according to the delimitation, Anda Guna Bhagena. Yeah, the small, interesting, they each other, they are separate, Prichina. Because of many, they are many, the quiet like this inside the body. So they separate each other like this. Yamasa, yang asa, and that explanation is asa for the small interesting, sabaga brichiro. By the similar, visvaga brichiro bana, by the dissimilar, kisadri so you are like a head hair. So English translation here, small and less interesting. Like this, more interesting like this. Many, very like the quiet. Okay, so English translation is the fasting in the places where the bowl is quiet, power is quiet. As to the color, it's a white color and the color Dakasitalika, white edible water lily root. As to the shape, there is a shape of those root too. And as to the direction, it's lie in the two directions. As to the location, is to be found inside 21 kwai of the bowl, like a string to be found inside the rope ring for the wiping the foot on. Sewing them together, so it's first in the bowl quite together so that they do not slip down in those walking with the horse, hustle, etc. As the marionettic string to the marionetted wooden limb at the time of the marionetted full beam full law. As to the delimitation, it is bounded by what according to the untrue. So this is a delimitation by the similar, but the delimitation by dissimilar is this like head hair. Okay, so we finish Andaguna as well. So I think we will stop here today because the next one we have to do Andaguna Udari Yamgari Samatalong Mani we have different kind of body part. So that's why today we will stop here. So when we practice the 32 body part with that kind of things, we have to understand how we practice with the body part according to the color, according to the shape, according to the the location, direction, according to the direction, according to the location, according to the delimitation. Yeah, like this, we have to try to understand. Anyway, so by practicing like this, we were build that our power concentration. So after that, we change the Vipassanā, and it's good for us to see the nature of body and mind with the inside wisdom. That's why what the Buddha teach with that kind of meditation. Okay, so before we stop the lecture, we wish our Buddha teachings staying longer and longer in the universe. So please sing Buddha Sasanan Chiran Tita 2 3 times. Buddha Sasanan Chiran Tita 2. Buddha Sasanan Chiran Tita 2. Buddha Sasanan Chiran Tita 2. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idami punya aswakayam vahodu. Idami punya nibbanasa pacayo hodu. Idami punya megaphala nyanasa pacayo hodu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for watching. See you next week. Have a good day. Bye bye.